viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rukhaiya. Hope you're having a nice day. In today's video, I'm going to talk about some of the romance books that have secretly hidden elements of self-improvement and self-help. Not only are these books rom-coms, but they are also very self-helpish. As we all know, self-love is the answer to all of our life issues and life problems. So let's not waste time and start the video. The very first book I'm going to talk about is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Now this book has been widely popular for a number of reasons. The main character not only is adorable and lovable, but she is also realized that her life lacks any joy. And soon in the book she starts a journey where she takes it upon herself to improve her life, hence Get a Life, Chloe Brown. The main character also finds love, and she is someone who is suffering from an illness, and even though she suffers from this illness, she is very well determined to get her life together, to improve it, to have some joy in her life. So give this book a try. I love the message of this book that even though Chloe Brown was suffering from illness, she was feeling the pain, and at times life was difficult, she still wanted to live a full life. Do give this book a try. It's one of those books you will not regret reading. The second book I'm going to recommend is Roxy Letters. Now this book is very funny, very witty, and it has all the rom-com elements in it. We view the book in form of letters. The main character writes letters to her roommate, and thus we see in these letters how her life evolves and how it changes. In the start of the book, she's lost, confused, heartbroken, single, and she doesn't know what to do with her life. She's even broke. Financially, she has nothing going for her. The job where she is not doing well, and what she wants to do career wise, she doesn't know how to move forward. This book is very self-help, self-improvement. Through number of things, she learns how to cope with life difficulties and moves ahead. She also finds someone she loves and adores. It has a happy ending. It's very funny, it's very witty. The book is I had a blast reading this book. Time flew by. So do give this book a try. It's really good. Next book I'm going to talk about is No Hard Feelings. Now this book is a recent release, and like all the previous books I've mentioned, the book has the main character who in the starting of the book is very lost, is single, is heartbroken. She's been having a tough time in her job. She also feels that the job where she's working is unfulfilling, is very draining. It deals with the hustle culture, which we see a lot these days. The book also talks about how friendships evolve during the course of life, how some friends are there with you during the hard times, and how due to some changes in life, the friends you thought were your best friends may not be. So this book has all the elements of self-help, because through the journey, the main character slowly, steadily improves herself. She also starts seeing abusive relationships for what they are, and moves to a better place, a better job, and also with someone better, as it's a rom-com. So do read this book. It was a good book. I had a good time reading this. I felt it was a little too movie-ish. The book reads like a rom-com movie itself, even the ending. So if you like something which is light-hearted, which has comedy and romance, do give this book a try. You won't be disappointed. The next book is The Pisces. Now this book is really good. It's really funny. It has its dark elements. At the same time, the book is so witty. It's full of laughter. I loved reading this book. This book deals with all the elements of the main character being lost, heartbroken, confused. It also deals with topics such as loneliness, depression, self-worth, self-validation, and how romantic relationships can sometimes be unsatisfying, abusive, and how you might put your self-worth on the romantic relationships. So this book, it deals with the main character falling in love with a merman, if that's not weird enough. I love the ending of this book. It didn't have a happy ending, but it had the best ending according to me. I kept thinking about the ending of this book. The author has done a fabulous job. If you want to read something that will really blow your socks off, do read this book. It's the best book I have read, which deals with all the elements of someone being lost, someone who can't get a grip on life, at the same time who in the ending finally figures out what she is and what she wants to do. Next book I'm going to say is 30 Things I Love About Myself. Now this book is by an Indian author. I loved reading this book. It was fabulous. The book has all the elements of self-help packaged in a rom-com. In the start, the main character goes through this journey of being lost, depressed, and kind of heartbroken. And throughout the book, we see how she solves her life issues by loving herself, by reading a self-help book. It's almost all the elements of self-help. It has yoga, meditation, healing crystals, everything you can imagine. So if you want a book which is also self-helpish and a rom-com, this is the best one. I loved the book because of its funny elements. At the same time, I'm not gonna lie, the book did get me a little teary. The book also deals with heavy topics such as suicide and depression. I loved how the author dealt with all these topics, and I loved how she packaged this book. It was so good. I loved everything about this book. I finished this in an entire evening. If you want to read something which is really funny, really good, it has all the emotions, and I did feel the author did take us to a roller coaster ride of emotions, and it was really good, well done. So friends, these were some of my recommendations of rom-com books which have self-help and self-improvement in them. Do let me know in the comments below, are there any books which you have read which you feel were also self-help and self-improvement in a rom-com book? I would love to read your recommendations, and I would love to know how you felt about these books. Do give them a try. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.